Okay, we're live.
Whoa, it's Godot 4.6. Whoa, it's so gray.
Whoa.
It's so gray and lifeless.
I like the whatever breeze start.
There's a lot of things that I do really like about this.
Before, I think. I think the colors I had before were different. Maybe I hadn't updated to like the latest Past the Stars theme version.
There's a couple things I really do like about it. Like the spacing of a lot of things is really nice. Also like these things where they have like the categories under the headers. Those are really nice. But like,
Up on Deadlock Twin.
I hate this part. I really do. The error color that I've been bitching about for the last like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so not noticeable.
Can you share your screen? Can you share your screen?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Looking at my screen through your screen.
Yeah. Hello, Moaz. No, I don't hate you. Well, that depends. Who are you gonna play in Deadlock? Like this is. I'm actually gonna. Can this print screen still work with like online uploading? I'm gonna check hex code of this. What a terrible way to check the hex value of something, actually. I'm like, I can just go on here and put this in my browser. It's so low saturation, dude. I hate it.
You know, you can change the colors.
Yeah, I can. If I go in and edit a custom theme, I can't just like change a specific color, I don't think. There's like these two, but I can't go in and be like, make this specific thing a different color, can I?
Oh yeah, Biddy, two things I want to add to the game at some point. Doesn't necessarily have to be right now.
Sure.
Maybe I'll mess with it just so that way I remember. But I want to add like not like a screen shake when you kick or when you shoot guns, but kind of like a kickback. So like the camera kind of moves in the direction that you're shooting a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of like a screen shake, but it's not like random.
Hmm.
So that's something for you to think about in terms of how to implement that, because you're the camera guy. And then another thing that I can do that I want to do is add like a squash and stretch to the guns when you shoot them, so like squishy.
Okay. Also, hello, Benny
so
Baby.
They kind of like do like a little, I don't know how to describe it, but you know how it like squishes and stretches when it shoots, you know?
Yeah.
So that way they got a little bit more sauce, you know?
Experiment.
And I think that would juice up the, Bro would never guess that I played Void Igo today.
You played Void Igo today. Weird.
I did.
Because
those are both things that they have that I like, so.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this is. I have this set to color theme default or custom here. And I've changed the warning color, but it's not like...
Wait, is this a set seed?
Did you load directly into it, or did you...
No.
Okay.
It's just that both times that I ran this in 4.6, I got the chest room directly on the bottom right. Also,
Let me restart my game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the loot room that I didn't...
The chest room is cool, you can't open it.
Yeah, you can if you have a key.
But I don't have a key.
Okay.
Keys don't drop.
Well,
Oh, I forgot to write down all the guys that are yellow.
Oh yeah, you did. That's okay. Okay. I added one for fun thing because I was just like, I was not bored, but my mind was like, this would be fun to add. So I'll see which version of this. Actually, let me move this to my other monitor so I can take a peek at it before. Oh, just kidding. Which version of this is it? Okay, this is the correct one, I think. And, yeah. So here's the title screen. I had this moving.
Oh, that's kind of fire.
And I also made it so that you can change things like speed, so that it rotates faster or it scales faster. Also, the amount of rotation it does, and the amount of scale that it does. Which, you know.
Beautiful. Can you please make it do a little wiggle when you click on it?
Probably. One thing I was also playing with, that I don't know how I feel about, probably not particularly great, was this thing. So if I were to... Oh, come on, dude. Why are you doing that? Don't be doing all that. One thing plus this. There we go. So I made it so... it doesn't look particularly great right now. But it pulses along with the music. And it should be doing a thing where it's like sensitive to the music. But it doesn't seem like it's liking that. That's a lot of... Oh, yeah. It's kind of funny.
Very funny. Okay.
Yeah. So probably not gonna keep that, but just a for funsies thing. But making it move is like kind of a sick one, regardless. So you want it to do like a little like wiggle whenever you click it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, I do like.
Oh yeah. I'm glad. Let me actually, I'm going to turn back on my music, and I'm going to kill this music. But aside from just like small things like that, I actually do want to do a little bit of potentially some card work today. And or some enemy work, and also fixing that shader.
Yeah. I mean, is there not a way to just bulk make it default to white? Like it was white before. Like I don't know.
Maybe.
Like
probably.
I mean, you changed all of them to yellow somehow, so.
It was some weird shit. Yeah. I'll do it in a second. I don't remember what the shader was doing. I just remember that I did something and it ended up making it yellow.
Yeah.
Sorry. What am I doing? What am I doing? So I wanted to make it so that whenever you click it, like GUI inputs, mouse event is events as inputs mouse button. I also did push up a couple changes, I think.
Okay.
If not mouse event or not mouse event dot pressed. It's a cool sound. Do that, and then we'll return here, and then otherwise I would like to bar wiggle tween, I guess. That's a weird name for something, but it's fun. Oh, wiggling the tween. Me. Straight up tweening it right now. I love tweening so much, dude. It's so fun. When playtest started? Playtest started back... Was it December?
Yeah.
Start of December. When will it end? Probably won't. We have it open.
When we release the demo.
Yeah, once we release the demo, we'll probably take the playtest down. And we'll maybe keep a couple people in the loop just for like accessibility type of like testing. Or whenever we open up a Patreon, you could subscribe to the Patreon and get early access to playtest builds or something. I don't know. It's not a terrible idea, but probably not a... I don't know if we're going to do that.
We might.
Oh, actually, JW, I wanted to talk to you really quickly that it would be really nice for us whenever we go up for the Rivals tournament. Whenever I go up for the Rivals tournament, if we tried to set up some sort of like what the fuck is the word? Consultation or something? Yeah, with a someone who knows the law and shit for making sure that we don't fuck something up with like the Steam release.
Yeah.
Because I definitely do not want you to end up getting fucked by things, and I also don't want to get fucked by things, so You'll apply to get access to playtest? Yeah, if you just go there and click request playtest access, it'll just instantly pop it for you and you should be able to play it.
Okay, I changed the rusty pistol. I made it so that now it's it now shoots slower but has higher damage. So it shot way too fast before, I felt like.
I see, yeah. Okay, does this work? Does it look good is the question. The answer is no, it doesn't. That's okay. What would be a good way to do this? I guess I would want to tween this up to the amount, probably. I don't think that's going to look particularly good. Yeah. Nope. Oops, wrong way. Ease out. Ease in, perhaps. That looks fucking terrible. I wonder, what's a good way to make something like just fucking boing? I can't really think of one. I guess I could just, you know what? Oh, I know what I can do. Fuck it. We're manually doing this shit. Export to var. Ooh, wiggle curve. Which one's domain? Is domain the up down? No.
Hey.
What?
You heard me.
What if we played Deadlock?
We could.
That'd be so sick.
Oh, do you want to play Deadlock on stream?
Oh, do you want to hop on stream and play Deadlock? It's like, we could play Deadlock. And like, we could like research Dante's 9 game design by like all voting for silver.
No.
Okay, who are you voting for next? You already got little dude.
Graves.
You're voting for Graves? That's lame. That's like really lame. You're voting for Celeste.
Alright.
Oh, it's how do I say this without like... That makes sense. Because her name is like the video game? Okay, so before I even read that, I had already said that makes sense. And now it's like, I just doubled down without even knowing that I doubled down. And that's kind of sick. Maybe you are a stereotype. You are. And that's mostly fine. We don't hate you. Well, I don't. I think JW does, though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck am I writing? What am I writing? Wiggle curve dot sample, which gives me click wiggle amount times wiggle sample. And it doesn't even fucking work. Whatever, dude. Is it because I have something set to not active?
I'm thinking in terms of Gungeon. With Gungeon, like most characters, it takes like 3 or 4 shots of the regular gun to or default gun to like kill one of the little guys. So I'm trying to think, what's our like little guy? I guess it'd be,
Flying,
like, the ground
flying guy or ground
the
guy?
Flying guy.
Either of them, yeah. I would say.
Yeah. Because yeah, right now the ground guy takes like 6 hits to kill, which feels like way too much.
Oh god, that is
It's better.
terrible.
There we go. That's better.
Something about it I still don't like. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit better.
We can make it scale a little bit. You should make it 6 or 7. Yeah, you're right.
I should make it what?
6
Scale
or
a little
7.
bit? No. Like you said, it should scale a little bit.
6 or 7.
Okay.
6 or 7.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
The real question is, do I increase the gun damage or do I decrease the enemy health? I think either way I would have to balance everything else too, so.
Yeah.
Probably increasing the gun damage so that way also the gun does higher damage. So that way math is better, you know? You know what I'm saying? Let's make the damage 15. Wow.
Stupid fucking thing that I'm typing, man. Wiggle direction.
Wiggle direction. Let's do DPS check. See DPS wise, which one of these is objectively the best? Why is it saying I can't use pumpkin?
Why you can't what?
I have infinite mana on.
You have infinite mana on? Do you promise?
Yeah.
Can you double check?
Yeah.
Oh wait, pumpkin is pumpkin's dark, but Sandstorm isn't. Weird.
I think it might be because I added it before I turned on infinite mana, maybe.
Mayhaps, but Oh yeah, it's probably because it only calculates whether or not it should be highlighted every time you get mana, and since you had infinite mana, it never subtracts mana from you.
Yeah. That's probably not a problem.
That shouldn't be a problem.
The knife definitely needs to be nerfed at least a little bit, because currently it has the same DPS as the op. Which, yeah, it is a melee weapon, it should be okay, but, like, it should be pretty good. They don't attack him. So does the kunai.
What a subtle thing that I just.
This game is terrible.
Dude, I like that. That's fun. Check this out.
Beautiful.
It actually. This is the. This
No, it just needs a little sound.
This is the dumbest fucking detail ever, by the way. If I click on the left, it goes down on the left first, and if I click on the right, it goes down on the right first.
That's amazing. No, that's amazing. That is a beautiful detail.
Can you please explain what purposes the environment node is used for in a 2D scene? Absolutely. JW might be a little bit better at some of these answers, specifically for this question that you just asked. But I can actually show you exactly what the environment does. So here's the game. I'm going to go and just hop into a level. So here's the game. And you can see that there's like some glow to things. Certain things are kind of like well lit. If I go in here, this is our environment node, or like we are actually storing this here in part of this scene. This is just added to every level. That's just like a little back information. If we actually just go ahead and turn off the glow, which I'll move this over and I will turn it off while we've got the game open. So you can actually see, it's not much. It's actually not a ton. If you look like up here on the whites, is there a magnifier in Windows that's usable? There is, kind of. Not really. Can I make this... Hold up, I gotta find it on my computer. Can I make this a floating window? I thought I could. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. My computer started dying. Can you not make a magnifier non-floating?
I don't know.
Please. Hold on. Sorry. That's so annoying. Maybe I can't. Okay, I thought I could make it a window, but I can't. But if you look like up here, this is mainly where you're going to see it a lot. So if I zoom in really quickly, you can see that there's this nice glow around everything. If I turn off the glow, you can see that now there is no bleeding of pixels. So there's like a harsh boundary here onto the background. There's none that like kind of overlap. There's a couple of other things that we also do. So we have a brightness adjustment, which is not... It's actually not noticeable at all, really. If I turn it up, I can. And then we also have tone mapping, which makes the game a little bit more vibrant, I guess is the word. But it can also... Yeah. It can also be very useful for... Also, hello, Elvin. Over in YouTube chat.
Wow, the sawed-off is terrible. What the heck?
Yeah, it really is.
Like it feels powerful. Like I enjoy using it, but like it's terrible. Yes.
I can't. Passive star. Passive star? What the hell? That was weird. I like changed it and it didn't. I don't know. But for 2D nodes or for 2D scenes, you have to change the mode from the default, which is clear color. You can see like basically nothing you do here will do anything. If you change this to canvas, this will actually cause adjustments to take effect. I don't think that these really do much for us at all. No, not in 2D at least. But yeah, you can... One of the things that makes this easy to edit is saving this off to a resource so that you can then edit it while the game is running, and then it'll make changes. Hey guys, quick out of the blue question. Does any one of you have ADHD out of curiosity? That's very funny. What did you say, JW?
Oh, the new salmon are beautiful.
JW, did you hear what was said?
What? Yeah, I said no.
Said no. Okay. So the answer is yes. I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with it, and I take medication for it. And JW is undiagnosed, but I'm sure he's something.
Okay, but the performance is definitely better because I just spawned like 5 salmon storms and it's running like buttery smooth while streaming. Did
you try that on like since the salmon storm? Since the optimization pass that was just done like a bit ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yay. Oh, hi, Callie.
I mean, like
actually, no, I don't want you in my lap right now. I'm so sorry.
But like, there's less stuttering now than there was like last time I would stream.
Is this something like post? Yes, so it is post-processing. Yeah, environment nodes are all post-processing stuff. Can we turn on fog? What does fog do in 2D? Literally nothing. That's okay.
Maybe something about potential damage per mana for balance. Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah, it is a post-processing effect though. It does actually affect the performance a little bit. So if I take a look at my, I'm actually gonna uncap my frame rate, so things might get a little stuttery on stream. But this will shoot up to looks like 300 and looks like it's maybe around 350, 340-ish. And if I turn off glow, it changes a decent bit. Of course, I mean, take those numbers with a grain of salt. It's not just a raw 150 FPS increase. I mean, it's a decent bit. I'm streaming, and also that's already a very high amount of processing. Let's see. That's cool to know. I was recently diagnosed, and I've yet to have meds, but you're kind of scared of how you'd feel after them. Any experiences you'd maybe want to share of that? Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess first, I mean, I'm curious what you're scared about. I would say that I was a little bit worried about ADHD meds as well, because I was like, what if it makes me dumber, or like, what if it makes my mind slower and I stop being smart or whatever? It's much less of that. It doesn't really, for me at least, it doesn't change anything personality-wise. It's more of like, I have like a lot of trains of thoughts going on and sort of like background thoughts about everything. And with my Adderall, that kind of helps turn the unnecessary ones off. So I can actually like focus on things. It also helped a lot with my social anxiety, like a lot. Because I could focus on speaking in the conversation rather than worrying about all the other things going on. But in terms of like, I didn't really notice any negative effects of it other than whenever I don't take my meds, I notice it. Things that I didn't notice before are now being noticed as an issue of, holy shit, this is a problem. So it's definitely been...
You can rearrange the order
Yes.
of the bottom tabs.
It's a new thing that they added.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, my file system is on the right. I want it to be on the left.
Yeah.
Can I move it? That's fire.
But yeah, the meds, I would go through my own exploration with meds again just to get to the point that I'm at now, because it has been such a help. Like with Dante's 9, like being able to work on it for so much, like I think a lot of that is attributed to the fact that I'm medicated for ADHD now, because it's like a in the last year kind of thing. And if you look at my channel, you won't see any videos, but if you go to the live tab, you won't see many videos either.
Yeah,
but if you go to the playtest or the playlist,
you won't see any videos.
If you go to the playlist for the streams, you will see like honestly a pretty insane amount of consistency compared to before. I'm actually curious, you know what? Related to
I'm on
this.
stream 104, I think.
I'm gonna check Twitch tracker and see if it knows about my channel and can show what my consistency is.
I'm pretty sure that's just a thing on Twitch that you can see.
Is it? I do not
Yeah.
know.
I'm almost certain.
So just for like information's sake, my diagnosis I think was at the start of April or the end of March of 2025. And if I take a look at my Twitch tracker, you can kind of tell that because here's my streams in 2024. Basically nothing until June 2025, which is when I started working on Dante's 9 with JW, like whenever I started doing streams for it. And it's just been like mostly consistent. There's a little bit of like variation because of like trips and shit, but like consistency wise, kind of sick. And honestly, I can't think of any negatives of taking the meds, to be honest with you. At least for me personally. We did try a couple different meds, and a couple of those did have negatives of just like not being an amazing time, but they were not like terrible in the slightest. Okay, so I want to look at my list of things. What's up?
Oh, is the DPS dummy not in the enemy group?
I believe not.
Where's my node?
You have to click on a node first.
Oh, yeah, right. It's still not there.
Is it hidden behind the... Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Why
Scenes
is
and
it...
groups.
why
They're
are there
separated now.
multiple tabs? Ew.
Or sorry, signals and groups, not scenes and groups.
I'm pretty sure it was separated. Something's weird.
No, they weren't separated before.
Yeah, I don't...
It was two together. I wonder if you can change that. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, let me move history over because I never use that.
Yeah, history is like, I mean, you can just close it as well. You can close history.
Yeah.
Close history and it'll give you more
Can
space
I?
for that there.
There we go. There we go. Now I can have all of them if I expand this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Understandable. You know that they're stimulants, so it will make you slower, but like, you know, still something that influences your brain. Do I take IR or XR? I've tried both. I take IR because, especially with streams, like towards the end of the day, XR like starts like killing a little bit. Not killing, but it starts tapering off, so I'm less like focused on things.
it kills you.
So if I can take an early morning IR towards the end of the workday, I'll start slowing down a little bit, and then if I have a stream, I can take my second dose of IR. Like today, I took mine at like 4:30. So it might run out a little bit early towards the end of stream. But I wasn't a huge fan of XR just because of the inability to control like when my focus bursts are. Also, I'm glad it was helpful for you as well, Benny VV. So really quickly, I wanted to fix this shader that you had talked about. So it's the hit flash GD shader. Why are you yellow by default? You are yellow by default. That's really funny. I don't know why it's yellow by default. So let me set up. Oh shit, dude. Okay, JW, check this out. This is amazing. Flesh start room. I'm here. Right click. Set as main scene. Cinema. I don't have to click on it to go to file system anymore. I can just set as main. Beautiful. So let's spawn in a DPS dummy. Okay, so yeah, they're white by default now. Never mind. So you don't have to write those down. Actually, fixed it.
Cool.
You can fix it on your side as well. It's changing this from a 0 to a 1 in the GD shader ink, but it's not a huge deal. If you want to, you can.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
Just wait for your changes.
That's good. I wanted to.
I'm doing some balancing right now for some reason because I feel like it.
That's okay. Oh, ground enemy, fire. This guy has a problem, which is
His indicator shows up by
Yes.
default when you spawn him.
Yep. Which is the simplest fucking thing in the world to do. Is finding his sprite. Nope. Finding his hit flash. Yep. Turning that to off. Sick. So now it should be off by default whenever I spawn anyone in. Cool. Okay, yeah, that's off by default. Yeah, his indicator's definitely a little bit better, especially with low quality. It's like mainly the part that I cared about, because he did not indicate anything prior.
Might want to change the attack. It's like really tiny and hard to see.
Yeah,
But I guess.
I mean that's also a you thing, because you need to draw a sprite for that probably.
What?
Right? That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You were like, you can just use the slash by default.
You can just use a gradient texture.
You're right, I could. It would be a clear indication of what's happening. There's a box moving towards you. That's the hitbox. Oh, also, actually, small thing I'm going to change about his attack. Is when is this active? Is this active immediately? I'm going to make it active only for a bit of the attack.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That way, this starts disabled and then only turns on after like a little bit, so that it's not as like, holy shit, how did that hit me?
Yeah.
Okay, well that felt wrong. Yeah, there we go. Why do I have the game in shit quality? It's actually... Okay, Moaz, this is actually a very useful thing because it makes it very, very clear when something does not have accessibility and is not very, like, visually distinct. I can see that he's about to attack in this mode, which means that it's going to be fine in the regular mode. It's really good for visual clarity. Like, I didn't really think about it too much until I saw this guy as well. You cannot see he's about to attack in this mode, which means that he needs a little bit more of an indicator that he's going to attack. Okay. Let me catch up on these messages really quickly now that I fixed that. Applaud you for working on one thing for so long and so consistently. I wish I had gotten diagnosed for ADHD earlier because I have had issues with consistency. Look at my channel. We should reach this level of consistency. You want to make videos on your channel too, but yeah, ADHD. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it is motivation issues for me, which is why I haven't made any other ones recently. But this is the only the second time running into you randomly, previously months and months ago. How's the game going? Game is going really well. We have a playtest up on Steam if you want to play it. There should be a link in the description to the Steam page, and you can just request the playtest if you want. The game is going really, really well. We are at the point where we have a lot of really cool customization stuff working. And also the shop almost works. Oh, you haven't been into the shop yet, have you, JW?
Me? Yes, I have.
Okay.
Actually, I think.
Oh. Like we have the customization stuff, like stickers, which actually do some really cool things. I'm actually going to knife. I thought, did you not make melee weapons affected by Jupiter? By size sticker?
They are. They are.
It's not showing up in the list of.
Oh, it should.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
Let me see. Let me put a cool thing. Real quick. Yeah, here's Jupiter. Sorry, I see a couple messages and I'll catch up in just a moment. So here is regular rusty pistol. You can see the size. And then once I get enough mana, Jupiter rusty pistol. That's 100 bullets. You're new to GD script, but you did the GD lessons from 0 to knowing a GD script and watched Bracky's tutorial, and now you made a health and XP system and movement system, but not by yourself. That's fine. I mean, that's how you learn. You take systems from other people that offer them as resources, and then you tweak them, play around with them, add your own changes to it, and then eventually you know enough to be able to make your own stuff. Damn it, died. So when last you saw the stream, we were working on doorways. Probably. Maybe. I don't remember the last time I worked on doorways for this game. It's been months. I guess you said months and months ago, so that makes enough sense. Let me make sure. Is the slime fine or is the slime fucked up? Oh no, you were just in slow motion. Let me add. Let me write down all the things that I want to do at some point. Tasks, we'll say. So for the things that I can add, low gravity card, slash like the system for things like that. I would also like to add potentially better indicators for certain enemies. I would like to add some of the shop changes. Money drops to enemies. Keys and other supplies in shop. I guess that's under shop changes, huh? And then what else would there be in the shop? I guess it would be. I need to fix the one thing with the text, but that's probably a later thing. I also wanted to add the mana bar, the vertical mana bar. I was going to fuck with that, but then I looked in changes for 4.6, and there is a thing that I think will help out a lot with what I'm trying to do with the mana bar. Yeah, there's actually one of the cool things about the 4.6 changes. So I don't know if you can do it on Node 2Ds. You can't. Like, let me look at. I guess I did it on the start menu, didn't I? I'll wait till you're done with the boss fight. I'll wait till you die in the boss fight.
I'm not gonna die in the boss fight.
You almost died on the boss fight. You died on the boss fight.
I did die in the boss fight.
You died on the boss fight. Anyways, so if you take a look at this thing,
what thing? What thing?
The logo on the menu.
Yeah.
So normally with pivot offset, you can change it here, like so. You can like move this around. However, they introduced this thing, pivot offset ratio, so that it is always based on the size of this. So if you were to change the size of this, the pivot is always in the center, which is really fucking nice because I have wanted that for so long.
That is very nice.
I've actually coded that a couple of times, and I was like, I saw that this was a thing. I was like, this is fucking perfect. Because that means I can have it like locked at the bottom down here or something. Also, we have switched to 4.6, yes. We have, what'd you say?
No, I was just in my chat saying holy peak music because I have
oh shit, hello! Music. Hi! Hello! Hello! Hello, people.
Yo, look, that's 19 wish lists that we can harvest.
19 wish lists. So I'm gonna do the cool thing. I'm gonna say shout out. Hello, raid people. And then I'm immediately going to hit you with an exclamation mark game. Please, for the love of God, work in my chat. Yes, let's go. I just scared my cat. Welcome in. We're working on Dante's 9. How's it going, y'all? How's it going, y'all?
So hello, average Godot enjoyer. Happy Tuesday.
The hell you got?
Is it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday, yes.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
I don't know why I thought it was like...
What do you wish list? The game that I just sent. It is a... imagine if you took a deck builder and made it not boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that how we pitch the game now? That might be the game. That might be it.
Honestly, that might be the way we pitch it.
Yeah, enter the gungeon, but instead of guns that you just get, you get cards. You build a deck.
So it's not Enter the Gungeon.
Yep, yeah. You build cards, and then you...
Deck builder slander. Yeah, we hate deck builders.
Yeah, we hate them. And then you activate these, and these are your weapons until you run out of ammo in those cards, or you discard them, and then you will get more cards. I won't because I'm not in a room. But what'd you say?
Nobody's gonna discard. You gotta show them the cool cards.
I can show them the cool cards. Yeah, I just wanted to show them the simple cards. Oops, I accidentally clicked the bar.
I discovered the best way to like record gameplay for the game is just to add every card to your deck.
Yeah. Let me go ahead. I'm actually gonna toss back to the main room.
We should have an add all cards button.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. We've got some cool cards such as Auto Turret, which puts down a turret that fires at your enemies for you. We have other ones such as Box, which, if I give myself infinite mana, makes it so I am immune while I'm sitting in the box. And when it dies, it pops. Got some really cool ones, such as this really cool laser pointer, which is way too large for the cat. And, of course, the coolest card in the game is...
Do it in fresh room. You can't do it in
I can't do it. Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what? I know where I'm doing it.
Did you keep the gun that made meowing sounds?
Did we ever have that?
No, but we will add a gun that has meowing sounds.
Here's a good place to do this. First to the boss. Here's Salmon Storm. And eventually, later today, if I have time to do it, we will have low gravity Salmon Storm. If I remember what button that's on. I don't remember what button that's on. There he goes. He is dead. He's dead.
Beautiful.
Salmon Storm, my beloved. You're gonna stealth because your BFF is streaming. Good luck, good luck. Also, we are working on a little bit of cleanup, but also just a few different features. One of them is going to be the ability to put the game in slow motion off of a card, or not slow motion, sorry, low gravity, so that things like Salmon Storm, the salmon will fly off into the air and kind of bounce around the whole thing. You're building rhythm game action roguelike on your stream. Also Godot, holy shit. I love roguelike development. All my homies love roguelike developers. It's a pretty rough project, but you're having fun. That's all that matters, really. See, you make like a rough project, and you're like, this project's terrible, and then whenever you want to make like a really good project, you've already done the wrong moves, and so now you know what the correct ones are. So what I wanted to do was a new card. We don't have a low gravity card at all, do we? Do you know what that's going to be called?
Low gravity.
No, okay, that's great. Like, oh wait, did you push up Glorp?
Oh no, I didn't. But I can pull.
You didn't. You did push up Glorp. Glorp is right here. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. If you go to art test, if you go to
Oh,
art test, you can
art
see
test.
it in
Oh.
or art test. Yeah, it's called art
Art
test.
test. Let me in. Art test. T-skin. Where is it?
It's to the left.
Oh, dude, look at the glorp.
Glorp.
Glorping it. This guy over here,
My son.
the thing with little hands next to me. He's the one who draws the art.
Yeah, I don't have little hands.
They're little hands, dude.
They're not little hands.
Those things are little hands, dude. I don't know how to tell you that.
I should redraw my little guy again.
But I'm snipping to this.
Actually, I need to get new redraw a model.
It's not fur, actually. It's supposed to be
don't
like
have time to do
tempura
that.
shit, but these are like little hands. He's got like little claws like
Little
this.
flakes.
He's got like little hands. Look at him. You're never gonna unsee it.
Hands.
He's got like little hands here. Okay. You said you don't know what the card's called?
Maybe like gravity something.
Whoa.
I'm
What if we
trying-
called it low gravity?
No, that's kind of lame. Maybe like gravity drive or something. I can make like a cool. I'm trying to think like art wise. What would
Oh
look cool.
shit. Have you seen cats in zero gravity, by the way?
No.
Okay, so do you know?
Is that like even legal?
Okay, so if you hold a cat upside down and you drop it, do you know what it does?
It lands on its feet.
It always lands on its feet.
It doesn't-
Dogs don't do that. Do not ever drop a dog ever.
Yeah.
If you have a cat,
Oh, I love
everything's off.
dropping my
You
dog.
can do whatever with it. You can
For the
bowl a
follow-
cat. He's happy.
Wobble.
However, they were like, we were curious. What about whenever cats are in space? What do they do? Because it's automatic. They don't think about it. So here's cats in space,
Oh, dear.
which is so these are not in space. These are not
Yeah.
obviously. You can't do this to dogs, by the way. You can do this to cats. They're totally fine. They love this shit.
Yeah.
Here's space. They have no idea what to do. Their body just kind of flails.
I mean that makes sense.
It
'cause
does,
they
it
kind of,
does.
like adjust their weight by spinning around.
Look at
But it's like, and then they try to spin around.
Look at this. Look at this one has it.
Oh no.
They're fine. They're fine. If you have a cat, you know they're fine.
They're
You know that. Oh wait, they fucking pushed him up with his foot. I didn't even notice that. Watch this motherfucker. Watch his foot. He goes, "Here, check that out."
evil.
Yeah, no, they're fine though. As long as you don't, throw them into a wall, they're fine.
Yeah.
Like if I try to set my cat down, she really doesn't like it. I just kind of like, I put my leg out and then she kind of like vaults off of my leg, and that's like her preferred way down.
Yeah. I need a cat.
New card. Usable new card. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take one quick detour because you mentioned this. I'm gonna add a card debug menu thing. That is add all cards. Because you mentioned that. Debug menu.tscn. I'm really not used to this theme yet.
I need to make more full art cards. I feel like full art cards are also great.
They're really sick, yeah.
Because it's like I can easily just make a short, just like recording a video of it, and that's like all they do, and it's like free, a couple thousand views.
He only cares about the views, by the way. That's what he just said.
This is true. Yep. I mean, it worked for Salmon Storm. We can do more.
I think I have like a add card, right? Like I can just do
Both
that.
you guys follow and go get some rest. Good luck with the stream.
Good luck.
See you around. Yes. Good luck, twin. Have a good sleepy EP.
CBEB time.
CBEB.
Question,
Yeah, it's
JW.
been almost an hour and I barely got anything done anyways. Yes, what?
So add all cards. Do you think it should add them all to your hand like that? Or
Yeah, that's fine.
okay, because we could also have it so that it
Like any other
just
card.
like puts them all in your deck and then doesn't auto draw
No,
them.
that's fine, because then also if you redeal, then it just does like
Yeah.
add it to your deck, so, you know.
That's true.
I
So,
was thinking you could add it underneath the add cards tab.
yeah, it
Like,
could
so
be
you
like a
click add
button
cards
here.
and then like at the top like add all cards. So that way we don't have like this menu there's all clogged up because there's already
Yeah.
so many buttons.
I was also thinking about swapping these out into submenus where it's like card menu and it's all the card ones, and then player menu, all the
Yeah,
player ones. But
that might be smart.
it would be. I do want to do it at some point. I just haven't really felt like doing it, to be honest. Whatever, dude. I guess I'll add this card. Add card. We're doing that, and then I need a button at the top of this, which will be button template, label template. Let me just copy all this real quick. I don't know which of these is. Let's see. Card name doesn't exist.
I'm nerfing the brick.
Nerfing the brick?
Yep.
Why's that?
I'm gonna make it slower to throw. At least that, and I don't know if I should reduce damage. Maybe I should. Yeah, we'll reduce the damage.
Oh, it's the wrong color. It works. Color util dot gold. Let's make it gold. There we go. Prayers, thoughts, comma.
Yep, that's beautiful.
Okay, sick. That's all the cards. Yay. That's an interesting one. I'll have to think about that. It feels a little weird. That actually feels really weird. I don't like how much I have to scroll my mouse wheel to get through all of these cards.
A lot of cards.
Yeah, but it's like not. It's not mapping the correct amount of mouse scrolls. Let me fix this. Mouse card selector. U.
Again, they're not even trying. They're just saying not even best viewers, just viewers. Like, come on. You're gonna scam me, at least give me the best one.
Viewers. Did they give up, dude? Viewers. Yeah, sure, guys. Yeah. Okay, I guess.
Y'all scammers. Just like, come on, at least put some effort in. Just like maybe put a silly message in there or something. Maybe I'll let it slide.
Wait. This is mouse motion. Okay, so mouse button. This does count as a mouse button. Cool. And scroll, funk, handle, mouse move. Sure. Events. Just give me all this. Give me all of that. Oh, mouse move. Events.
I have now balanced every single card in the game, and now it's perfectly balanced.
Is that true?
No.
Oh, okay. How'd you
I
do
just
that?
changed random numbers on all the equipment cards.
Cool. And that's sick.
Basically, I just tried out the DPS for all. Started by doing all the DPS for all of them, and just tried to remember which ones seemed kind of weak and which ones seemed good. And then we can change like charges and stuff later too. But I just wanted to get DPS at least a bit better.
Yeah. Oh,
Where's my add all
Callie.
cards button?
Hi. Come on. God, I love this fucking creature. She's so sweet. She's so smart too.
I don't know about that
Well,
one.
she wanted to sit on my lap, and I was typing something, and so I wasn't immediately like answering her. But she reached up and she tapped on my lap, and I didn't answer. And she didn't jump up though. She waited, and then a few seconds later she tapped, and a few seconds later she tapped. She was like, "Don't forget about me. I want to hop up," but it's fucking great. And then once I let her know that I saw her, then she jumped up my lap. Sweet creature. What's on the Prince event? Yay. Okay, cool. I wonder actually inputs.is action. Just press mouse or not mouse, hand up. I don't actually know. Okay, yeah. If oh wait, no, no, there's some shit that I can do off this, right? I can do like is action rest or is action up? Yeah, there we go. Because scrolling is specifically a little different. I would imagine this is actually gonna feel like way better once I get this working. And then how are we doing scrolling again? I forget.
I somehow managed to make everything almost like exactly 50 FPS or DPS. Not literally everything, but I accidentally made a bunch of cards all 50 DPS.
It's kind of fire.
Very funny. I'm thinking 50 DPS is kind of like the standard amount. Like that's what like the default gun will do.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of my thought, so it's just easy to balance around.
Yeah. What? Oh. There's a weird behavior with the text editor that I'm seeing a little bit. I don't think that happened last patch, but we'll see. Last patch, as if that was a fucking game.
Oopsies.
What's up? Oh.
I accidentally made the SMG a little bit powerful.
Yeah, the SMG looks like it's pretty damn good. If you turn off infinite ammo, how quickly does it run out of ammo? Cool.
That's pretty cool. I also somewhat buffed Salmon Storm, so it's going to be better. It's kind of a change. It's less of a buff.
That's called
but
an adjustment.
It does more damage, but it lasts for a little less time. So it's going to make it more useful against like weaker enemies. So it'll kill them really fast and then they'll go away. Whereas before it would be really good against the boss where like it would last a really long time, so the boss would just keep running into it. But now you have to time it better.
This isn't doing anything. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, literally like everything is 50 DPS right now. It's really funny. That's good. I can easily adjust it from there. Honestly, now though, I want to figure out how much damage per card there is. Obviously, it would be harder to measure than others. But...
Oh, I know exactly what's happening. My fucking code here. I think I have these backwards, perhaps. Or, let's see. Hand up is 1, hand down is -1, but inside of the base card selector, hand up is -1. Yeah, so what's happening is inside of the handle scrolling, it was counteracting my actual mouse scrolling. That's fine. So is that any bit better? So if I clear deck, add all cards. Yes, that is actually much better. I think. I should be able to like pretty consistently get between 2 different cards, I think. That's like close enough. Okay. Sick. All right. So that's that. Let me now add the gravity card that I said I was gonna add. We had a few housekeeping things to take care of. Do we have a good template for cards? Blank card. What are you? Insert card description. Would I be safe to copy this? I think it'd be safe to copy this, paste this into here, and then duplicate. There we go. Card gravity. Card. I'll just call it card 0 gravity for now. And then I'll let you come up with a more fun name for it later. Which will definitely happen, by the way.
Yep.
Seconds. Sure, dude. Let me think about that. This would be a blue card, correct?
Yes.
Okay, sick. And then of course we need a card texture, so there's Boy Kisser.
Yeah, do you think part of why some people probably like more cards a lot more than others is the damage per card? Which I'm now looking, it's all over the place.
Yeah, a little bit. It's definitely something that we didn't put much thought into.
Yeah, I kind of.
Oh, did you answer the thing in chat, by the way?
The idea for Salmon Storm come from? I think we were talking about I think I was saying we should have more cards that are just like random and silly. And yeah. I think I just randomly had that as like an example, and I was like, wait, that's actually a good idea. Like I thought of like the dumbest card idea I could think of as an example, just because I thought it'd be funny. And then it turned out to actually be a great idea. So.
Yeah. We haven't changed the name of these at all, have we?
Of what?
These need to be changed. These names need to be changed. I'm changing them.
Oh, the card types in the...
What are we calling those instead of passive magic?
Utility, duration, summon, equipment.
Utility? Duration?
Yeah.
Duration?
What else do you want to call it?
Like a buff? Or like a...
Buff is crazy.
What do you mean? How is that... I would never say that, oh, what type of card is this duration? No, it's not a duration card. It's a card that has duration. Duration is like a property of something. It's not like a noun or like a descriptor. Whatever the fuck it is.
Alright.
Which one even is magic, actually? Is magic green?
Magic, yeah.
So this one would be what? In your world of...
Utility.
This would be utility. Okay. Utility. And then instead of passive, I'm thinking that honestly buff kind of makes a little bit more sense. Or like a modifier, or like a...
It's not always a buff, like, I'm trying to think.
Modifier, I don't know.
Why do I still have a card missing?
They're in alphabetical order.
I mean, like, mark isn't a buff, that's like applying a mark to something.
It's a buff.
Soul Siphon.
It's like an augment.
But no, I don't like that either, because it's not... It's definitely not a buff. Mark is not a buff. You're marking something else.
That's
You're,
a...
like,
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's a debuff on them. Sure.
Yeah,
Like status, mayhaps? Like a status effect or an effect?
Effect could work.
I think effect makes sense the most, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what are the blue cards? We have, like, energy drink, which is an effect, attack speed. Mark, which is a debuff, which is an effect that you apply to an enemy. What are the other fucking blue ones? Are those the only two blue cards? No, there's Soul Siphon, I think. Right?
Soul Siphon, yes.
Yeah. We'll just call them effects then. So equipment, utility, effect, and summon. Utility being... Are these like... These are cards... What's our criteria for making something a utility card?
It gives you... So basically... It's anything that doesn't have a duration, kind of. It's kind of like any random object or random one-time thing. Like generally it happens at one time, whereas the blue ones happen over a period of time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's a thing that's not a weapon that doesn't happen over a period of time. It's probably the easiest way to describe it is what it isn't.
Okay, I see. Say like a one-time buff debuff, and then effect will be over like a buff debuff over time, and then a summon is like a separated like a.
It's a summon.
It's a summon. There's nothing else to it.
For that.
I'm just like I want to kind of try to keep these a little bit more because these matter a lot more than like some of the other things. I was also thinking that it would be nice at some point. This is mainly a code structure thing and not a thing that you need to worry about for now. Is maybe splitting up this util file into different types of utils. Because there's a lot of things going on here.
What util file?
The util file. That if you take a look
file?
at util.gd, that's 400 lines long of util functions.
I mean, it's not like we really need.
It's not, but it's just something that I would like to do. Like, for example, there's a region in here called file IO, which is great, but this could just be like in a file util, like file. And then I have a thing for like the components region. This could just be in like I mean, it could still be util, but like, you know, stuff like that. Brewer 4.6, like it was nothing. You weren't here. Did it break your code base? It was migrating to 4.6 was literally the most painful thing that we've done in this project, because I downloaded 4.6, I opened up the project, and I was met with this gray, soulless, lifeless color scheme, and that was it. That was the only change that, yeah, that's fine. Currently, no complaints other than this one that I complained about earlier. This is the color for warning lines. It's this gray, gross, quote-unquote yellow compared to the old yellow that it used to be. So far, that's literally the only complaint, though. It's just some things look a little bit washed out and desaturated, which is mostly fine. I just would prefer a little bit more saturation in some of the colors.
Hello, Master Liberty. How are you doing?
Hello. Also, very eager to see what Dual Dev is like. What are you curious about? Because we have like a lot of things. Like I'm if there's specific things that you're like, how do you guys deal with this, or what's this experience like? I can give you some more, but it's mainly I do something and then I push it up and then he does something and he goes biddy, it's broken, and then I have to help him walk through merging it. Why are you zoomed in so much, by the way? Oh, what? When the fuck did they add this? I'm gonna just like pull this up on my thing. Do you see this?
Give me a second. What the?
When the fuck did they add this?
Why is my window all messed up? Oh wait, it's because Wait, what?
I have this off.
They had what?
That you can zoom in on Discord.
Oh wait, what?
This is Discord. I can zoom in on the Discord stream.
How do you do that?
Scroll.
You just scroll?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'd like that a lot. I mean, not on yours because you can see that it's not.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm sure if you have like a 1080p 60 FPS stream, you can zoom in and see, you know,
yeah,
some decent things. You know, if you've got like a real stream to fuck with.
All right. Anybody want to buy me Nitro?
Sorry, no. Don't do that. He doesn't deserve it, and we know that. Okay, let me go through and fix this card type thing, because I changed the enum. So I think everywhere that there's going to be dot passive now, which is like fucking nowhere. These need to be called a dot effect. Yeah. What in the fuck is? Oh yeah, never mind. This is something I did. I remember that.
Apparently I'm terrible at balancing because currently the sawed-off is the highest damage per card at 480.
Jesus. I feel like the sawed-off should have like really, really high damage per like burst, but really low ammo per card.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. AK should be just like kind of balanced. So I'm thinking
AK should be kind of balanced. I don't know what that means. Like, do you mean it currently
like,
is, or it should
like,
be just kind of balanced?
It should be just kind of like good at everything. Like, it should have a decent damage per card and okay DPS. Like, it should just be just like a.
What if we added recoil patterns?
With it, but it's not crazy.
What if for the AK it like kicked your cursor back over time?
I mean, we could do that. We could have it like move your cursor up slightly.
We could. That wouldn't be like the worst thing to do. Yeah, it's not great.
Fun.
Okay.
I do also, as I said, I want to add the camera movement.
Yeah. Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do that? What do you mean?
I want you to like implement how to do it. Yeah.
So what do you want it to do? I'm gonna write that on my list.
I basically just want it to move back a little bit, move like in a direction a little bit, and then kind of ease its way back in. So like, say you shoot one bullet, it like will kick the camera back, and then it'll like slide back.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Like a. Yeah.
I would like more ways to manipulate the camera, like a smoother screen shake, as I said, something that's kind of more like a rumble, or like a wobble, than like a shake. Because right now all we have is like the one screen shake where you can like turn up the screen shake and it's like very violent.
Yeah. So sorry.
Unless it's like an explosion.
So is the screen shake we have right now, you are not happy with, or you're not happy with the strength of, or what are you not happy with it right now?
It's fine for some things. It just needs some adjustments.
Okay.
Like,
Are there certain things that you can think of specifically that it doesn't fit?
Sure. That it doesn't fit currently?
Yeah.
I mean, like some of the weapons and stuff, like the sword, I think uses some screen shake. It should be the kind of like the other one where it just kind of like moves a little bit.
Okay.
Like maybe it kicks back a little bit or kicks forward a little bit when you just like swing the sword, rather than like shaking. Like the camera should follow the movement of what you're doing. So like if an explosion goes off, that's kind of like in all directions, so it shakes everywhere. If you shoot a gun, it goes back, so the camera is gonna kick back a little bit.
Mhm.
Like when you shoot a gun, it doesn't explode in all directions and like vibrate the camera.
Yeah,
Just think
but
about
like
it.
these explosions do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like if the worm is like kicking through the ground, it'll kind of like rumble a little bit. It won't like shake violently, but it'll like kind of shake. Not violent, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what the distinction would be, because we can come back to that in a bit.
Yeah.
Because I kind of need like a bit more of a definition of what the behavior should be, and then I can set that up in such a way that like if it's just like a shake left and right, we can do that. If it's just like a because right now it's like just a noise texture that's like offsetting the different like vertical and horizontal. I don't know if we want to change it so it's mostly horizontal, if we want to make it so that there are different types of screen shake that there can be, so we can have layered
for,
ones.
Like the guns, it would do it in like the direction of where you're shooting. So like if you shoot to the right, it'll kick to the left. So that might be separate. I mean, maybe
almost.
This could be complicated.
I think for the gun, I'm actually going to disagree a little bit here, just ever so slightly. I don't think it should kick to the left. I think it should kick in the direction of recoil, which is like guns shooting this direction. Recoil would be like perpendicular a little bit.
Let me see. What are you saying?
Because whenever you have like a gun facing this direction, whenever you shoot, the barrel kind of goes up rather than straight back. A lot of the
that's
times.
because it's going back and then pivoting like off
your
arm.
Yeah, so I think it should kind of follow that a little bit, because that kind of kicks back and up.
I disagree.
Okay, I mean, we can try it.
Because the bullet's going forward, the camera goes back. Like, if the bullet goes forward, the camera goes up. That's, like, weird. Because if you think about it, it's, like, equal and opposite reaction.
Okay, Newton. All right. Okay, Newton. This motherfucker just had his gravity test this fucking last weekend. He just had his gravity fucking class. His gravity final.
Like a year ago. No. I think I did. Did I take physics my last?
Did I take physics? He doesn't even remember.
No, I did take physics, but like I don't know.
Bro's like, I gotta go emo my physics t-shirt, and then he's like, Mom. Fucking homeschooled.
No, I did. I did have an actual physics.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Anyways,
I'm gonna do better than you in Deadlock tonight, twin.
Yeah. Okay, man. Sure. For sure, dog. Yeah.
I had 80,000 souls in the last game we played.
That's sick, dude.
I was absolutely mogging everybody.
That's terrific, dog.
It's
because you could farm the entire game. I had to like stop the game from being lost.
No, we lost.
Yeah, because I was the only one trying to stop the game from being lost.
No. I played another one this
Oh, okay, by yourself.
With Axel.
Okay.
No, I was playing with Axel. And what's his face? Biggles. Just fun. We did okay.
Yeah. Also, we are obsessed with random nonsense. I fucking love random nonsense.
Can confirm he did great. I was there. Yeah, I did very good, and then I spent too long staring at the shop trying to decide with what to buy with like my billions of dollars, and then we lost.
Wait, that's actually so funny. This folder for these cards, I already set this up. At least I'm consistent. There isn't a folder called effect in here. Somewhat consistent, not entirely. There are certain ones like box ability is in effect, and so is slot machine and whatever, but
pull up my calc.
Why are you calcing?
So that way I can easily calculate the damage per card. If the card is simple, like if it's an AK, it does 6 damage per shot, so I just multiply it by the card.
I see.
So that way I can pre-calculate it without having to like open the game and test it, you know? 30 times 6. 180. Okay.
There's no way. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna put you on screen for a moment. Can you do that one again? Can you say that again into the microphone a little bit louder?
I said 30 times 6.
Yeah, do it again. Can you run that again?
Again?
Yeah, run that into your calculator again.
I already said it twice. So.
Okay, well then do it for the next card. Or, you can do it for that one.
Okay.
This motherfucker's clicking on his fucking calculator. Bro's playing Osu with the Windows calculator. What else are you supposed to do? You pull up the calc, and you go like 30 times 6, or like 180 times like 50.
I've never done that before. I didn't know you could do that.
You didn't know you could do that? He didn't know he could type into the fucking Windows
I've never
calculator?
done that.
You made me shake away all of my windows just now. I want to let you know that.
Buttons. There's buttons.
Yes, for accessibility.
I'm supposed to click on the buttons.
Hold up, I'm putting his screen share back on because I have to bring back all of my windows because he made me angry.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, he clicks on the calculator. Keyboard all the way for Windows calculator. Exactly. JW, do you have a numpad?
Like, I genuinely have never. Yes.
He has a numpad and he's not even fucking using. Oh my lord. He has a numpad and he's clicking on the calculator.
I've never typed a number with my numpad. The only time I've used a numpad is for like,
Blender.
When like I was watching a tutorial and it was like push this button to move the camera to like this spot. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll do that.
Oh my lord. You might be cooked, brother. You might be cooked.
Okay, so 180 is probably a good
Dumb.
damage per card. Where's the
That's
pop?
insane.
Pop is.
Bro's actually insane. I know. I will never get over the vindication that I feel
So regular.
whenever someone in our group says, like, I bring up numpads all the fucking time. You can ask anyone in the Discord. And then there's always like one or two people sometimes that are just like, fuck, you know, I used to have a numpad and then I got like a 65% keyboard or like a 70 or whatever the fuck they are. And they go, I miss my numpad. Yeah, dude. Because the numpad's fucking great. The numpad is S tier. S tier set of keys on the keyboard. Easily. Plus, it allows you to play the best types of games in the world, which are old school roguelikes, like Caves of Cud and Cogmind.
Right. Can you play Dota, or not Dota, sorry, Deadlock with the numpad?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
There are people who've played like League of Legends with a fucking like a PlayStation controller, so you could definitely play Deadlock with a numpad. You can use the numpad for like aiming and shit. You can play Rivals with a numpad.
Yeah.
And Gary's mod, that's true. And Gary's mod. And Rust. And Rust, because you can run up to the
I played Rocket League with the throttle and stick.
That's fire. No, you run up to the your keypad and you type in your numbers on your numpad. But actually, cool thing about that, in Rust there are keypads to unlock doors. So you can like give your friend your code so they can get into your base or whatever. And whenever you hover, if you look at the keypad, you can also type them in using your numpad, which is so much faster than pressing E to open up the thing and clicking on the numbers, which is what JW would do every time, I bet. Fucking lunatic behavior. And they actually behave differently than the number row because they actually input on the keypad. Ugh. Numpad is amazing, and if you don't use a numpad, I just hope that you get better one day.
Yeah.
I hope that you get cured of your sickness. Look, 0 gravity ability.
Pistol is 240, which is way too much.
240.
You think damage per card? Pistol should be less than that. Should be like 20. I guess another thing about it, this is like the maximum if you hit every single shot.
I would also so I was also I really should make an add-on for the fucking project for this. In the card datasheet, that one of the things that I was doing was also so the damage per card is what you're calculating right now. Another thing to keep in mind is how much mana it costs to use the card. And then you can take that into account. So like if something costs 50 mana, it should deal about half the damage that something that costs 100 mana does, unless that
You're right.
Unless that 100 mana thing feels much better to use or is situationally more useful, or like, you know, whatever that is. You know, that's something worth keeping in mind.
So the gun and the AK are around the same cost, so they should probably have similar damage per card.
Like the pistol and the AK? Can we change that to be called card pistol instead of card gun?
Nope, it's staying card gun.
Okay. So I'm going to make that change on my side, and then you're going to have to deal with the merge conflict.
No. But it's fun. It was like the first card I ever made. Come on, you can't.
What do you mean I can't change it? I hate
The
you.
OG.
Huh?
The OG.
The OG? It's not even the OG. There's so much that's changed about that since the OG.
Yeah, but the name reminds us of what was before.
You know what reminds us of what it was before? The project name that is Dante's 9 Refactor.
Damage squared per nanosecond. What is
Oh.
Twin saying?
I would actually like to talk
Me?
about something really cool that you should care about. So I made a
Deadlock?
change. Do you see up here where it's on my screen?
I'm looking at your screen.
So it says Dante's 9 playtest, right?
Yeah.
So I changed that. However, there's a small problem whenever I do that. Because the project that you have currently is called Dante's 9 Refactor and not Dante's 9 playtest.
Oh.
That's
Why
a
is it
problem.
called Dante's 9 playtest? Why isn't it just called Dante's 9?
Because, whatever. However, what I was going to fuck around with and what I found out about, so if I go into my Godot folder really quickly, let me find it really quickly. So for all of the Godot games that you've ever played, they show up here. And if I take a look, so Dante's 9 Refactor, these are our settings. Whenever I changed it to Dante's 9 playtest, it went to here, which was a problem, reset all my settings. I was like, what if we want to ever change the name of the project from Dante's 9 Refactor? That's going to be a problem. Introducing, if you go into project settings and you go into user, you can do use custom user directory, and you can set a custom user directory name so that whenever the game saves, rather than saving it on the project name, it actually saves it under, let me find it. It saves it directly under roaming, rather than roaming Godot app user data Dante's 9 playtest. It can be
That's even better, yeah.
directly in here. So I was like, we can do this because then that means we can freely change the name of the actual run here.
Yeah, so
without
even if we wanted to have like one that was for playtest and one that was for the regular.
Yeah,
season.
that's why I made it playtest, was so that it was very clear to someone that this was the playtest whenever they opened it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Which then whenever I push up this change, you're gonna end up having to reset your settings.
That's fine.
I was going to look at doing a thing to maybe like try to grab the settings from the old settings thing and like migrate them, but like whatever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's a playtest.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really care. Yeah. Which this will be like consistent with like a later thing, unless we change the name of the game, at which point like fuck you, you deserve it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just wanted to let you know about that because that was a cool thing that I found out about today. How do I make card abilities again? Anyone remember?
No.
This is an ability that attaches to the player, which means that I can do some shit like physics process console.print or something, right? And then I can do...
Yeah, so you have a delta timer that ticks down the duration, and then you on the ready you multiply the duration by the duration. Actually, no, the duration is automatically calculated. Never mind. So literally all you have to do is just apply an effect in the physics process and have a delta timer with the duration from the card. Or the simplest
yeah,
duration
give me a
card.
second. Hold on, I'm gonna just like think for a moment, because let's start here really quickly. Export group. Card
Always the thinker.
properties. Export var gravity scale. Let's start here. Let's card 0 gravity. I should also do the thing. I really want to do the thing with this where you can either have a script or a scene, because this is just a script. It doesn't need to be a scene. But
Yeah.
like, cause with the relics, it's a script or a scene, which I really like. So this should have custom properties, gravity scale, which says 0.0. That's wrong as fuck. Is that because you need to be reloaded? Nope. Oh, it's because I didn't add reverting to this, did I? Maybe I did. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Property can revert. I did. Drop dynamic these. Oh yeah, I remember what this does. Where the fuck was that? I need to remember how this works. I remember this being really cool though. So we are in the function get property list. Sick. Convert.
I love setting random easing values and just seeing if it works.
Oh, what the fuck? That's kind of cool, but like it's a little unnerving. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I know. I'll tone it down a little bit.
It's like it feels very Void Igo.
Yeah, that's.
Which I'm sure is that's why you're doing it. It's just yeah.
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 It's just more sauce, you know.
Mm.
Let's just try that.
Sauce all over the place. We can't split the code editor yet, can we?
Split? No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's
like open two files at once.
Yeah, it's like fine enough. It does not the end of the world.
Oh wait, that's kind of sick. Hold up. It definitely needs to be toned down a little bit, but.
Yeah, I got. Actually, I'll talk about this in a second. I have an idea that you might not like, but I kind of like.
Which is?
I'll talk about it in a second. Is the thing I just said.
Let's see how it looks like. Increase the fire rate.
It speeds up the animation. Should at least.
It looks very goofy. Yeah, it does. I really want the camera thing.
I can add that now and then toss that up to you if you want.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, just like the kickback thing would be cool.
Ooh.
Nope.
Did my audio just do something weird?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, my Godot just crashed.
Ah, fun.
I did something wrong that it
That's
really
awkward.
didn't like, and I'm gonna find out what it was.
Can I copy here? Copy selected keys. If I open up pistol equipment, pistol ability. Yeah, that works. Tack, and then paste keys. Darn, you don't work.
The thing I was gonna bring up is actually related to the thing you're doing right now, actually, but
Which is?
Like animations on guns don't really differ, in a meaningful way.
They don't.
So I think it would be worth.
They do. Some of them do. Yes, some of them do.
What is the way that they differ?
The amount they rotate. Like if you look at this
So
one.
in a meaningful way is the word I just used.
Put away. We want to pack. You.
Yeah. So when
he rotates a lot.
Yeah. So whenever I said in a meaningful way, that just means like.
Yeah.
These are values that are easy to change, and they don't actually need to be baked into the animation nearly as much as they are.
Maybe.
And so I'm thinking that there's a.
You're right.
So like we could have like some sort of generic, like do this thing with these values, and then have it utilize values like from the actual weapon or like some sort of something from the scene, so that you don't have to copy and paste animations. Another thing is that that opened up in 4.5. Fuck, it's gonna piss me off. Another thing is animations are just code. Like, we can edit animations through code. So if you gave it like I want the pistol to rotate 15 degrees and I want the AK to rotate 10 degrees, like the animation can just have that like updated via some sort of resource or some sort of exported variable so that you don't have to, you know, go there and change the easing function on everything and the squish animation on everything. Also, yeah, fellow Fubar user, it's actually funny. That's actually the only thing that is stopping me from streaming on Linux right now. Was Fubar is not available on Linux and my music display. I have to find a new solution for that. And I was thinking about coding my own. They have a Fubar alternative called Fuyin, which is not nearly as good as Fubar. So what's causing this to crash? So if I go to this, will this crash? Oh no, okay. Okay, 6. So that doesn't crash. It's just it was because it wasn't defined, I think.
Fortnite. You know what I'm saying, Twin?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. So card 0 gravity, which has 0 gravity ability. So I guess this kind of comes down to how do I want to affect the gravity of things. I know before inside of the player, I may have actually reverted this. I did. If I do input.is action, just press debug, not debug, and activate 7. Actually, I'm gonna make this
7, like the character from Deadlock.
I'm gonna make this 6 so that whenever I turn on the gravity, I click 6 on my keyboard, and then whenever I turn off the gravity thing, I press 7, and so in my mind I can remember that it's 6 7 6 7.
6 7.
I want to let you know that that's actually like a mind bug that I have. Whenever I'm like playing Cogmine and I have to drop things, and if they're in slots 6 and 7, it pisses me off because I have to do Alt 6 and 7, and then for like, I don't know, like 10 seconds after, I just keep thinking 6 7.
Like,
I really didn't know. That's a bummer. Kind of weird because it seems like it would be the most Linux friendly open source looking software. Yeah, I agree. It looks like it would be open source and free in Linux, but apparently not. Let me actually double check now that I'm thinking about it. Fubar Linux. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Which is really weird. Really, really weird. And I'm so sorry. Fubar is like a goofy name. It's a little, you know, oh, what do you listen to music on Fubar? Ah, that's like goofy. Here's the alternative on Linux, which is called Dead Beef.
Dead Beef.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm not using something called Dead Beef. That's so terrible. What was it to turn off the gravity? It was like physics server 2d set gravity or gravity or something. Set param? Space set param. It might be that. ID.
I'm adding 67 zoomies. Relics.
Nice.
I can fly.
Parameter. Gravity. Gravity.
I just know somebody's gonna find a way to do this in game when it comes out. I'm so glad we fixed the shotgun physics so you can do stupid stuff like this. I apologize to anybody's ears. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay, I turned it down a little too much. Can't hear anything.
Is it area set param? Maybe it is, I guess. I thought it was space,
How
but
Dante's 9 was made to be played.
you might not like it, but this is peak Dante's 9. Oh wait, this is supposed to be a vector too, right? What's the default gravity again? It's like 1500, I think. Oh no, okay. I can set gravity vector, which might be right. Dark Cloud W. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's dark?
Shut
cloud?
up. I've talked about this before. It's fine. I actually don't blame you if you don't know it. This one is it's a obscure game for the PS2, and it's one of my favorite childhood games.
One of my favorite childhood games, guys. I love them.
This dude's like, oh yeah, what's my favorite childhood game? Fucking Destiny 2 came out when I was a child, when I was in fucking middle school. One of my favorite childhood games, Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, I was a child whenever Rainbow Six Siege came out. Wait, guys. Fuck you.
I think I was actually.
Yeah, young ass bitch. Oh, I have area. I have errors. Area's null? Yeah, no, that's fine, dude. I don't really care that much.
Siege came out when I was 9.
Rainbow Six Siege? I think I was probably like 16 or something when it came out. It's my guess. Yeah, I was 16. I was 2016. It was at the end of 2015.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Crazy that game is like 11 years old.
What is Godot set gravity? Changing gravity. Where's the take me to the documentation or the forums? I'm not going to read the AI overview. I refuse. Oh, I remember. In the documentation under project settings. If I look up gravity in here, and then yes, this thing, found it. This is the motherfucker. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you. So instead of doing this is a space, which I will do find world 2D. Thought I could just get a direct space save 1 hour. Doesn't matter. Find world 2D space, and then here this will be space. I will set the gravity. I would actually like to set the gravity vector. I don't know what this does. It sounds kind of cool, and I'm gonna fuck around with it before I do anything useful with it. So
I forgot the auto turrets inherit the shoot speed. It's beautiful. I love spending the entire stream just playing my own game.
wait, why is this failing?
Testing out the balance, guys, I swear.
Area is null. Oh, because it was dot space. I forgot the dot space at the end. Oh. Oh, is this a normalized version of the gravity? Oh, it is. That's... Oh. Wait. Wait a minute. Does that mean that I can do something like this? Oh, no. Okay, that's not... Man. Oh. Interesting. I wonder why that is.
That's a good question.
Oh, JW, can you look at this, please?
What did you do?
The bricks are affected by gravity in the right direction.
Wait, that's beautiful.
And now gravity is
Wait.
up and to the right. Ignore the player. Ignore the player.
Wait, that's kind of sick though.
I think I can do something even cooler though, because Godot exposes this, which is this, perhaps, which is I don't know what this is gonna look like. I don't know if this is gonna work the way that I assume it is. I think it does. It totally does. Okay, you don't know what's going on.
Wait, that's so cool. I think I know what's going on.
What is this room? Hold on. Where are you? Room center. Give me room center. Give me room center. Give me room center. Room center. Minus 512. All right. Okay, dude.
Wait.
Oh my god, it does! The center of the room is the gravity point now. Wait, does that mean that... It doesn't work side to side because we're only mapping vertically. That's funny. We're only
That's
mapping
really
the
funny.
player's movement based on...
Yeah.
Oh my god, but I could totally make... I could make the most slight adjustments to the player movement to actually account for this, I think. Because right now... Because we've been just kind of like doing like, this is your up down, which is your gravity controlled thing, and then like your actual movement is influencing this axis. But I could just like find, like, to keep this, I could say gravity's this direction, so your horizontal is based on like the 90-degree angles, and then your vertical axis is this, and then this could be the mapped thing. Oh my god, wait, that's actually fucking...
Is there a way to do that like selectively, or is that like globally? Because I'm thinking, like, if we wanted, like, a black hole, we obviously don't want everything in the entire level to be affected by it.
I don't know, actually. Let me look. Because there's area parameter. I don't know what this does exactly. It makes it sound like I could... Wait. What's the soul dispenser called? Soul...
It's called...
projector?
Projector.
Yeah. I'm just curious about something real quick. Oh my god. JW?
Yeah?
Do you see this?
No, I'm not looking. What the?
Why does it need to be in... It doesn't need to be a... Oh my god, it... Oh my god. It...
Okay, well, black hole gun is gonna be easy peasy.
Kind of, but not really. Hold on. There's some crazy shit there. There's some crazy shit that we can do here. I didn't know this was a thing. Godot actually has it so that you can tell an area that it's allowed to override other things' gravity, and then you can tell it what the gravity is within that area.
This is just built into there.
This is just built in. This is... Like, I don't think you understand how little, like... Hold on. Is gravity... Gravity's this thing, right? Area param gravity... Yeah, default's 1500 for us. Like, let's say that I wanted you to have, like, less gravity whenever you're inside of the soul dispenser's area. I need to wait for this soul dispenser to die, because that one's actually, like, fucked up.
We could easily make, like, a low gravity zone.
Yes.
If we wanted to.
We could literally specify... We could put a box somewhere and say, when you're inside of this, low gravity.
Oh, so we could even have, like, that as, like, a level...
Like, look at this.
mechanic,
Look at
too.
this.
Of, like, we could have...
Like, if I walk through this, I'm in low gravity while I'm inside of this. And then second I leave it, I'm, like, regular gravity again.
That's so cool. Because we could have, maybe, like, in one of the areas, we could have, like, bubbles that are, like, low gravity or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, low gravity bubbles is, like, an environmental hazard.
And do you want to know how hard this was to code?
Not hard.
Here it is. There it is. 3 lines of code.
That's sick.
Three lines of code.
Go.
That's it. It's 3 lines of code. This says, set the gravity in this area to 500 and tell this area that it's allowed to override other area, to override gravity. That's it.
Also throws low gravity zones at you.
That's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
maybe we could use it for all kinds of things. Now we have to make sure that we code the enemies and player in a way that they can
Oh,
be
wait.
affected by
Wait,
gravity
no,
and
you don't even have to
all
code this, actually. Sorry, I lied. No more code. No more code. You can go here in the area. You can say gravity.
There's just a...
Gravity replace.
Is this new?
Set direction. Set gravity to fucking 500.
Is this new?
No. I don't think so. I think we just haven't fucked with it.
Has this just been here?
I think it's just been there.
What?
I think that's just been there.
There's no way.
Yep. So if I'm inside of this, I get basically no gravity. Like, it's hard to see, I mean, but no gravity. And the second I leave it, it goes back to normal. And it's as easy as just fucking update this. Is it going to update immediately? Oh my god, yeah, it does. High gravity. Gravity that shoots you into the air.
Gravity?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna use
Yep.
gravity. That's cool.
The area was still there. The area's... There we go. The area stays there for a little while because the soul dispenser. But
That's so tough.
that's actually so sick. You can also make it... This? What is this? Oh, you can even make it so that the gravity is the center of this? Is that what I'm hearing? Like, let me move the where's the sprite for the zone? I'm gonna move these up so that they don't just fall into the ground. Actually, I need to restart the thing. Godot's so sick, man.
Oh, it's deadlock time, by the way.
Is it deadlock time? What do you mean?
That's what it is.
Let me see. I wish there was a... Oh, there is. Oh, yeah. So... Oh, my God. Yeah, dude. Wait, we can actually make like fields that affect things. So like if I were to toss a brick into this. Give me brick. I'm gonna get another soul dispenser. I just moved it up so it's not stuck to the ground. Like the brick. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, really? Does the brick not get affected by that the same way the player does?
It could just be that like it isn't strong enough. Maybe not.
Huh. Oh!
Weird.
Because the brick doesn't collide with the area.
It's wait, so that means we can make stuff that only applies to the
And now it
player.
does! What? What the fuck? Yes!
Wait, that's so cool. Wait, I want to see the salmon storm with this. I want to see the salmon get stuck in the area.
Oh, in the area?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's sick.
That's so fucking cool. Oh my
There's
god, I
so
love
many
this
cool
engine.
combos you could do with this.
I love this engine so much, man.
That's genuinely insane.
Unity developers could never ever open up their engine and be like, wait, this is a thing in the engine? I can just do this? Godot developers stay winning, my brothers.
Like imagine you dump like there's like a boss that like sits in
Look at
one
this
spot.
motherfucker.
You drop a
Listen
like
to
a
him.
gravity bomb on him that sucks things in, and then you just
Listen to him.
dump a salmon storm on top of it,
Listen to him.
and it just
Do you hear this?
there's so
An
many
accidental
ways.
feature that I was just like, fuck it, let's play around with gravity. And then I saw a hint that said maybe we could do this. And I was like, oh, let me try this. Now he's like, oh, dude, we have like a mechanic for a boss now. A main boss mechanic just randomly.
No, I didn't mean for a boss. I mean like how you could kill a boss.
Yeah.
You dump the gravity
Yeah, like you could throw
storm
some shit
on
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it like sucks.
It's like a
all
boss
of it
mechanic.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wait, why is it? Why are they still going up even when they're down below?
It may be the scale of the area. I actually can't see the area. They may be inside of the
Okay.
area because I scaled it up weird.
Oh, did you scale it? Okay.
I did, yeah. We'll see what it does. I don't know what it's gonna look like with the collisions on.
Why is it like that? Why
Yeah,
did-
it is. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Why did you like move it weirdly? Like
I
that?
moved it so that it wasn't stuck on the ground because before the zone was stuck halfway in the ground.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm just gonna put it in the air for testing right now. But yeah, you can see that it's scaled weird.
Wait, what happens if you put? Or I guess it might not be in that layer. That's so sick.
What happens if what?
I was gonna ask what happens if you put a soul projector inside of a soul projector. But I don't know if it's on the right layer.
It is not. I don't know though, actually. Let's find out. Fuck it. Let's put you back
You put
to.
that on the. Maybe on what, 2? Layer 2.
Yeah, anything on layer 2, or well, I guess not anything on layer 2, but like for this specifically. Oh, this fucking thing.
It just has to be scaled by 4.
It's a
don't worry.
4. Okay.
Also, I think it gets scaled dynamically.
It does, yeah, which is why it's
Maybe
fucked
not.
up. Is because I went into the scale tool and I just scaled it up. I didn't. So I was like, I just want to make it like a larger area. So a soul projector on itself doesn't do anything, which is fine. Oh shit. Oh, because it becomes sleeping.
Oh, it gets so strong that they get stuck.
No, it's because it goes to sleeping mode. Because it's a
No.
rigid body. They go to sleeping eventually.
I always think it was just because it just got strong enough that it just stuck
Nope.
into the center.
I'm actually going to turn that off so that it doesn't go to sleep.
Oh.
And then it should constantly do things now. So soul dispenser.
What? That's so cool.
And it's also doing something. There are different types of modes for this as well. So currently it's set to replace, which means that it's whichever area has the highest priority or whichever one it hits first takes over as the gravity. But there are 4 different modes. So if I go to
It's
here,
insane that this exists. Like what?
yeah. So here's the documentation for this. Is or yeah, space override. So there is disabled. This does nothing. It's currently set to replace, which means it just does whatever. There's combine replace, so it adds this, ignoring any lower priority areas, or it replaces any so far, but keeps calculating the rest of the areas. So you can either do combine, where they add all of them together, or combine replace, which means that this area, the higher priority, if we have like 4 areas that are on layer 7, then any lower layer ones are not accounted for, but the ones on 7 add them together. So if I just set this to like combine, then it would combine the 2 different, like the gravity of everything would be combined, which is fucking sick. So I go soul dispenser. Is it? Oh, it combines because of the default area as well, actually. Yeah, because default... which actually means... Oh my god, they're like pulling me to the ground. Because it's default gravity.
So funny.
If I change this to combine replace... That doesn't do any... Well... Let me hold up. Combine replace, and let me set their priority. What is this? Is it higher? Higher the priority is, the lower penetration of the object will be yes. So like 2 collision priority takes higher precedence, I think. So I believe, let me make sure that this works with 1 soul projector. If I were to like up. Yes. Okay, so this guy takes priority over normal gravity. Which means that doing this, they will now interact with each other in fun ways. What a weird thing. What a fun thing, though, to just accidentally stumble upon. I like these two these ones up here that are just like keeping each other in hover. That's actually so sick. I love this engine, man. Have my add-ons been safe? A few of your add-ons broke, so you had to swap some of them out. Thankfully, they're pretty lightweight, so it wasn't trouble. We haven't had... well, we don't use many add-ons. And then we have one that is regularly used, which is just this one, because I want to get rid of this add-on at some point. Or at least I want to have the option to turn it off. I don't care if you keep using it. I just want to have these like stored as actual files, but...
I don't use it anymore. By the way, did you see the sound generator that Kenny was working on?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's made a tweet about like a sound generator he's making because he didn't like SFXR, which I agree.
Yeah, I mean SFXR is great, but it's a little like the website's a little great, but the sounds are amazing.
I agree with that one.
Well, they're quick and they make decent sounds, which I think is great. It's very good for prototyping, and that it constitutes great for me. Dude. Godot might be terrific, man. And you know what I can do? You know what I'm going to do real quick? Because I think that this would be something cool to do. And I think that everyone would enjoy this. Is I'm going to go into the game. I'm going to add soul dispenser. I'm going to spawn a few soul dispensers across the level. And then I'm going to spawn a salmon storm. And we're going to see what it does. Wait, JW.
What?
Oh my god. What if, oh, there's so many ideas that just flew through my head that I just saw. Give me a second, hold on.
Next thing you know, bro's gonna start putting a portal through a portal.
No, dude. I saw something beautiful just now in my mind, which is... So the salmon right now, they kind of just like flop around, right? But whenever the soul dispensers were flying around, it kind of looked like they were like following like sort of like a path of flight. What if we gave the salmons, or like had some sort of like super salmon storm or like whatever, that they followed like a Boyd behavior, where they just
I thought you were gonna say that.
like what if
Salmon Boyd?
yeah, Boyd stormer. Yeah, like,
I mean, we could have another card that's like similar.
No, I'm so sorry. I actually just had, oh my god, my brain just exploded. Oh my god, my brain just exploded.
What is it? Tuna tornado.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's the card. That's the card, I think. That's the card. Boyd Kissers.
He's saying I have to draw this now. What does it even look like?
I don't know. I don't care. Like little boy kissers that fucking flock around. I don't care, dude.
Oh no.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
It's like kind of funny, but I don't know if that really fits. Like I'm gonna be...
Okay. So
like it is really funny,
okay.
but like
and you know what? That's fine, man. So what's gonna happen?
How I would actually draw that to make it look good.
That's okay. You don't gotta worry about that. We're gonna find a use for Boyds. We're gonna make a Boyd flocking summon like Salmon Storm. And then I'm just gonna implement modding so I can add Boyd Kisser as a developer add-on mod.
Have it as like a Easter egg or something.
As an example mod. An example mod of how to use the API. We're gonna turn the whatever the fuck into Boyd Kissers.
Hamster ball.
No, bad. Dude, but genuinely, this is so fucking cool.
Wait, what does some pumpkins?
Oh shit, you're right. I don't know, do pumpkins actually get affected by this? I don't remember. Oh, they do. Yeah. Candy corn doesn't.
It's probably not on the right layer.
Oh, you're probably right, yeah. Correct.
Which means also that, like, right layer.
Yeah, if we want to do something like this, yeah. So yes, the answer is we can, in fact, have certain things affected by certain gravities, if we wanted to, or like have a pull-in force, like because we could do this for enemies as well. Because like right now, if I were to spawn in,
I mean, we could
ground enemy fire, and then put down a soul projector. Like I get affected by this.
Wait,
he doesn't.
Does that work with the heavy bullets? I wonder.
Like he doesn't. If they're on the right layer, yes.
Because I'm thinking, what if I'm trying to think if there's a way that we can make it affect the bullets, but only if it's a special gravity and not at the regular gravity. I'm just thinking how to make bullets affected by gravity areas like that.
Just by like doing that, I guess. Like, what do you mean?
But currently they aren't affected by gravity at all.
Yeah.
So it have to be affected by gravity and not the regular gravity.
I don't understand your problem. What's the?
I mean, I guess if it's possible, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I'm saying is, the problem is if you make it affected by gravity, then it's affected by the regular gravity too.
If you make it affected by gravity, it's affected by the regular gravity too.
Yes. Because it's overriding the standard gravity,
right? Use words that aren't it. What is it in this context? So use the words projectile and lower gravity areas and like things like projectile and area.
Overrides the projectile's gravity.
The area overrides the projectile's gravity. Yes. Did we?
Wait.
Yes.
Maybe I'm just confused. Either way, just I want the projectiles to be affected by the gravity area and not the standard gravity. I don't know how you would do that.
Okay, so you want the project? I believe. I don't.
That's the candy.
The body's gravity is calculated from the physics body project setting and/or any additional gravity vector applied by area 2Ds. That's funny. Can I tell it to
That's
not?
So that's I don't know how you noticed that. Well, I mean, for the bullet, we'd have to do it, like, manually, because it's not a rigid body.
Almost. It's a character body. Those have gravity as well.
Okay. I mean, they do.
Salmon storms have.
But it's not automatically applied.
Yeah, it's not. But if you do.
Yeah, you can get the gravity.
Yeah, you can do get gravity, which.
It.
Yeah, get gravity applies the. Like, the area, whenever you run into an area, get gravity no longer just points to straight down. It's also, like, whatever the actual gravity is.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'd have to figure out some way to tell it to not do it when it's straight down.
Yeah, we could just,
That's what I was trying to say.
That's what, okay, that's what you're trying to say, I see. Yeah, that's, like, not bad. I think I can...
I do need two instruments.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's very cool though.
Is this
Hopefully will make black hole gun easy.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take a guess and say that there's probably in physics server 2D. I'm gonna guess that there's a body set param. There is body parameter, bounce, friction, mass, inertia, center of mass, gravity scale, which is almost right. That would be terrific if it only affected the defaults. Center of mass, inertia. Allie, come on. Come on. Yeah, I could look into it and try to figure it out. But yeah, no, I see what you're saying, though. About doing some sort of, like, not having gravity affected regularly. If it's just straight down, or if it's the default. Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't just be like, if it equal to the default gravity, because, like, there's a chance that the area could apply gravity that is equal to the default gravity.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it would be a small chance, but, like, it is possible. And
well, now I'm curious, actually. Because salmon's applying gravity, right? Well, there's a lot of salmon, actually, never mind. There's no way for me to...
Salmon's always applying gravity.
Is there a way for me to only spawn one salmon?
Yes.
It needs size property,
portal...
though.
What?
Sorry, were you going to say salmon portal?
What are you trying to do?
I just want to spawn one salmon, just a single salmon. Oh, this thing?
You set that to 1, and then you set... I mean, you could just do that, and then you set salmon storm. No, that's not there. Salmon... It's just called salmon storm ability, I think.
It's called salmon ability, actually.
That is salmon ability, yeah.
I know this is going to immediately update, so I don't know why I'm doing that. What I just want to do is I want to go into salmon.gd, and I just want to print out what the gravity is. Or not salmon.gd, sorry, salmon movement.gd. I don't know what's so funny about the one salmon, but it's great. So I'm gonna say we do not need to worry about it. Because when it's inside the area, it's never the same as default gravity. And if it was the same as default gravity, it would move for 1 frame and then it would no longer be default gravity because it's based... If it's an area like this, gravity is like directly towards the center. If it was right here, and let's say the projectile was moving to the right, then the next frame, the gravity would be down here, which would not be the same as default. Although there may be a better way to be like, is there custom gravity? Like, is it just get gravity? It might just be just get gravity, but...
Hi, Moaz.
Moaz, did you see this?
Get ready to hop on Deadlock.
Moaz, did you see this crazy shit?
It's almost Deadlock time.
It's almost Deadlock time. But did you see the crazy gravity shit? What did you see? You didn't see shit, apparently. Okay, I want you to check this out, Moaz. So we were playing around with gravity. And one thing that I found out is that I can set the gravity to a custom point. So now it's the center of this room. So if I were to take a brick and throw it, it will now... Well, that's funny as fuck. It will orbit the center of the room. And then one thing that I also found out while I was kind of just like scooching around with some of the documentation was you can actually apply this to areas. So this area has a different gravity. So if I were to go up here, put this down. Right.
Yeah, we are making a card that utilizes that.
Yep. So if I put this down right here,
some sort of like gravity bomb.
Yeah, you can see that the gravity is affected by, like, it's the center of this area, which is sick. And one cool thing is that we can have this affect different objects. So anything that calls get gravity, we can actually have multiple objects pull the gravity together. So these guys can all influence their own gravity. Which also affects things like brick, which will now fly between all of these.
Gotta use a salmon store.
Is this just a built-in Godot thing? Yeah. I thought it was something I had to do through code, and then I realized, no, I can just click on the area, change the space over it normally, disabled, go to gravity, either combine or combine replace, set this to point, and it just pulls it towards it, or you can set this to this, so that if I did this, this one's fun as cool. Fun as cool? Fun as well. This one is cool as well. So whenever I'm inside this area, I have less gravity. It's not towards the center. It's just like less gravity. Or I can set this to higher gravity so that whenever the player jumps into this, it pushes them back down. And this can even be like 5,000 instead of, I think our default is 1,500. So jumping into this shoves the player down. It'd also make this go up. So it's like a launch point. Oh, okay, well it made itself go up, which is funny. Because that's a rigid body. Wait for the area to disappear. Which is fucking cool. It's so cool. And it's also really cool. Because the way that it works is like, let's say I throw a brick into this. Give me brick. If I throw a brick into this, it'll like float around inside of this, which is great. But if I don't want it to affect player attacks, I can tell it to stop looking for player attacks. And now bricks are not affected by it. But the player still is. Or I can make it so that bricks are, but the player isn't. So the player's fine. The bricks are low gravity, which is a little hard to see. You can see there. It's so cool. And it's just built into Godot, and we didn't even know about it until today. And it's like one of the coolest things ever. But anyways, I think that's where we're going to call it, probably, potentially, mayhaps.
Yeah, Moaz, hop on Deadlock. I mean,
what?
I'm going to bed. I mean,
he's going to bed or something?
I'm going to bed, definitely.
Yeah, he's going to bed. He's not playing any games.
I'm going to bed, yeah. I'm not playing any games.
I'm actually going to check something. Does this persist between levels? It hella does. That's That's fun.
Good luck to
No, that sounds like a terrible experience. As much as I want someone to type, a slur on stream, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, Moaz, don't do that.
Yeah, Moaz, please don't do that.
Sorry, Moaz.
All right, well, that's what we're gonna call it, I guess.
Well, good night, everybody. We'll be back on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST.
Jesus Christ, this man wants to play Deadlock so bad. Anyways, we'll be back on
Actually,
Thursday,
my dog out.
6:30 p.m. EST.
At 6:30 p.m. EST.
You can just leave, man, if you don't want to be here. We can just...
Oh, okay.
Good
night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Wishlist the game on Steam. Playtest is available. Demo will be available at some point. Eventually.